Criminal trespass in the first degree in Seattle or anywhere in Washington state. Are you charged with that crime? Are you just interested in that? Or do you know someone who might be in trouble for that? Well, if so, this is the video for you. My name is Lance Fryrear, and I'm a defense attorney in Linwood, Washington. I have a multiple attorney law firm that's been practicing criminal defense for more than 20 years. And in this video, I'm going to cover three things. One, what is criminal trespass in the first degree? How is it defined? Number two, what are some common situations that people find themselves in when they're charged with criminal trespass in the first degree? And third, and most importantly, so stay till the end for this, is what are some of the best defenses for criminal trespass in the first degree? And there are a lot of them. So again, I'm making this video to try to help educate you or anybody who wants to know about criminal trespass in the first degree. So if you find this useful, please like the video, follow the channel. I'm told that helps us. I'm just a lawyer. I don't know all that stuff, but that's what my internet people tell me. So getting back to what criminal trespass is, criminal trespass in the first degree is a gross misdemeanor crime. That means that if you're charged with it, the maximum penalty is a $5,000 fine and 1 year in jail. How is it defined? Well, criminal trespass in the first degree means entering or remaining unlawfully in a building. So in some type of building, not a parking lot. If you're in somebody's yard illegally, well, that's criminal trespass in the second degree, which is a simple misdemeanor, 90 days in jail max and a $1,000 fine max. If you enter a building unlawfully, a home, and I hope you don't do that, or a business, or you're actually maybe in a position that is, you were there lawfully to begin with, but let's say you go behind the bar at a bar you're not allowed there. That's criminal trespass in the first degree. Now, let's be careful. If you enter a building unlawfully with a criminal intent to do something else, like steal something or break something, that's the charge of burglary. And there's all different types of burglaries, and that's a felony, so we don't want to do that. So number two, what are some common situations people find themselves in where they get charged with criminal trespass in the first degree? Well, maybe you're walking through a parking lot, there's a construction site, you're curious, you want to go in and take a look at the construction going on. If it's a building-like structure and you go in, I've seen that charge quite a bit, that's criminal trespass in the first degree. Sometimes, people actually are up to no good. They might be stealing something in a building, and if they can prove that intent, that's actually burglary. But if can't, you went in for sort of bad purposes, but they don't know that, that's criminal trespass 1. Another situation where we see it is where you refuse to leave a place that you thought you were allowed to be. I've seen criminal trespass charge. You're at your girlfriend's house or your boyfriend's house. You don't live there, but you're visiting, and the other person who does live there wants you to leave, and you refuse to leave. I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to leave. They eventually call the police. The police ask the suspect, do you live here? They say no. Well, if they refuse to leave, that's criminal trespass 1 because they're remaining unlawfully in the building. So that one gets charged quite a bit. And I already sort of alluded to another situation that we see a lot is where you're in a building lawfully, but you go into an area that you're not allowed to be in. Most commonly a bar. Someone goes behind the bar for some reason. They're not allowed to be there. They don't leave. You're in a store. You go to a back stock room, either purposely or accidentally. That could be criminal trespass 1. There's lots of ways to run into a problem. And third, and most importantly, and I hope you've stayed to the end for this, is how do we defend criminal trespass 1? Well, there's a really great thing called compromise of a misdemeanor. And we have a separate video on that. Again, if you subscribe to our channel, or you search, you'll be able to find the video where I talk about compromise of a misdemeanor. But that's a statute here in Washington that says if a victim of a crime has a civil cause of action, which means can they sue you for damages for trespassing, and if that victim states they've been civilly satisfied for their damages, hey, I've been paid some money or I don't have any damages, if they state that in writing, then your attorney can file a motion with the court to dismiss the case under that statute called compromise of a misdemeanor. And you might be surprised, but in many cases, criminal trespass cases, the victims aren't quite as mad as they are in certain other things. Sometimes it's accidental or it was temporary. And so it's a good way to try to get a criminal trespass charge dismissed. So number one is compromise of a misdemeanor. Number two is, hey, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to be there. I thought I was allowed to be in the area that I was. I thought I was allowed to go to this area of the business. There was not good signage. So I had no intent. I didn't intentionally be in an area that I wasn't allowed to be in, and therefore I can't be guilty of a crime. And number three is, hey, I might have done something wrong, but look at my record. I'm going to do some volunteer work. I'm going to explain what was going on and why things are different now, and try to get the prosecutor to dismiss the case because, again, if you're only charged with criminal trespass, it's usually not quite as serious as other things. So I hope you found this video useful. Again, if you do, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and if you happen to be charged with criminal trespass, reach out to us. We're here to help. Again, we've been defending people charged with this type of crime for more than 20 years. Give us a call. We'll listen to what happened. If it makes sense, we'll set you an appointment to talk about it. And whatever we do, we'll do our very best to inform you, get you the best help you need, and we'll be there for you. Thank you.